I'm the global lead for the J&J account at Fleishman. I also work as part of the global new business team, and I also help in New York run the office strategy. My move to New York was an unexpected one. It's never been in my life plan or my career plan to try and get here. It was an opportunity that arose, and I decided the time was right in my life to take it. The thing I love about it the most is working with so many different people on a daily basis, whether that's the big global Johnson & Johnson team, or whether it's actually a new biz pitch coming in and working with people that I've never met before and bringing them together as a team. One great thing about working for a big global network is you have that diversity at your fingertips when you want it, and it's so important to use it because the people in this network are so smart. They come from different perspectives. When I first had Gabby, I felt the work-life balance was about balancing work, me and mum me, and running home as quickly as I can to be the mum and get her ready for bed. So the balance for me, to be honest, comes with making sure I'm scheduling the time for myself, knowing when I'm going to be home with Gabby, juggling travel, and trying to use those work travel moments actually to get a bit of me time where possible.
I moved to the US in 2000 and quickly landed on Fleishman-Hillard as the agency that I wanted to work for. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a job with Fleishman for the first 2 years that I arrived in the States, and I tried to the point that I was willing to be the receptionist. And I started there in January of 2003 as an account supervisor. It was phenomenal. I was, super excited. I've been really, really fortunate to have had, a number of roles at Fleishman-Hillard because, I jumped on a challenge or an opportunity when it presented itself. I was very proactive about managing my career. I sought out support and mentors. I don't even know if work-life balance is a thing anymore. I would say it's more about work-life integration and how do you make those two things, work together. I think a lot of times women who are starting out their career or even at any stage of their career feel that, asking questions or questioning everything or even leaning out for support is a sign of weakness, when I think to the contrary, it demonstrates a willingness to learn, a willingness to grow, a willingness to develop, and a willingness to, to be better.
So I lead the content studio practice, and what that means is from day to day, I work with our incredible team to bring our clients' stories to life. What's really exciting about it is that no day is the same. Some days we might be working on a breaking news story, other days we might be working on a docu-series, and still other days maybe a product launch. I came on as a broadcast producer and I worked in traditional media for the first 4 or 5 years. But then as the digital world started to emerge, we saw an opportunity to grow our business in a different way. And I was really lucky to have great mentors, some of which were women, help me grow a practice. As our business grew, we grew our staff, and now we have an extremely successful team. Most women, when they have children, they move to the suburbs. When I had children, I moved to the city because I felt that the most important thing for me, for my career, was to have proximity to my children so that I can be anywhere I need to be in terms of work, and I know that home is just a few miles away. I think what's most exciting about what we do is having the opportunity to have a lot of different experiences and to meet different people and to really dive into their stories. Women have a lot to offer in the workplace. They have a lot to offer at home, to each other, in society.
I co-lead the financial and professional services sector for the Americas region. The other thing I do is lead our firm's diversity and inclusion efforts for our external positioning. I most recently got named to the cabinet, which is our global agency advisory board. I've always wanted to be in PR. I studied it in college. I minored in public affairs. I came to Fleishman-Hillard about 1.5 years ago, and by far has been the best decision I've made in career so far. It's just the best marriage of my personal and professional interest. I am a financial services nerd. I enjoy learning all about what's happening in fintech, and it's a disruptive space, but I really love diversity and inclusion. I think we should all have a place where we love to come to work, we love to be ourselves, and we're embraced in doing that. I learned very quickly I had to lean into the things that made me special. And being a woman was a great thing. It gave me perspective that sometimes those in the room didn't have. And you get to beat a lot of expectations. When you have an under expectation of being a woman in a room, you have to keep sight of what's most important to you and give yourself time to decompress. So I try to find time by making time for the people and the experiences that matter most. Leading the group in New York for financial services, I'm really proud to say that the majority of our team are really driven, smart, incredibly capable women.